What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Hurricane Hennessy back at y'all in the video, and welcome back to the channel, Hurricane Hennessy Productions. It's that hurricane weather, not that Mayweather. Let's get on into it, guys. All right, guys. So today I'm gonna be telling y'all pretty much like the best cameras you can start off with as a beginner, getting into YouTube and filmmaking. You know, it just all depends on what you want to do. But honestly, it really only like you got three options when it comes down to cameras. You know, you got one, your phone. If you got an iPhone, I highly recommend just use your iPhone. You got so much good technology in there. Like I'm telling you, you go pay this money for like $200, $300 some dollars for, you know, a entry level camera. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, man, it's so much I gotta do just to get it going. I'm telling you, don't get me wrong, it's fun once you get the hang of it, but you know, over time, like it's like I look at it, okay, if I'm not doing this professionally, like I'm not finna spend all this money on something. Now, don't get me wrong, you can easily turn it into a business and be a freelancer for sure. If you're trying to do that, then definitely go that route. You know, you want to look as professional as possible. But yeah, starting out, you know, you got your iPhone. If you got an iPhone or a new Samsung Galaxy, like, or Google Pixel, honestly, you're straight. So yeah, phone cameras, new like up to date ones. You know, they just got really good technology in them. So that's one. Number two, GoPro. GoPro is probably the best cameras I would highly recommend because you can do so much with them. Try to get the newest ones you can. You don't even have to get brand new. Like honestly, you can go as far back as 5 if you wanted to. You know, I mean, GoPros, like, they're known to be, like, really good. There's not even the GoPros. They got another one. It's called the Insta 360. I'll show a picture of it, leave a link to it. All these cameras, you know, you can definitely check out. But one thing I love about GoPros, like, if I'm trying to shoot cinematics, I can do that. And it's so simple. Like, it's, like, and then on top of that, people use GoPro in movies, so you got a professional piece of equipment without having to spend a big chunk of change for like a really good DSLR camera. And then on top of that, it's so much more that you got to do with those like DSLR cameras, you know. Because I'm gonna tell you, you know, if you want that perfect shot, you got to master lighting. That's the most important thing. But that's another video. But I would say if you're trying to go more professionally, then yeah, jump into DSLR, get your lighting right, all that other stuff. But you're just trying to get started up, I would say GoPro is your best option. Or just if you got an iPhone or something, you know, that high tech and just a lot of good technology in it, go that route. Either one of those are really good. Number three, another good camera. This is the one that I use. Just getting in, get my feet wet. I actually chose this over getting a GoPro, but I'll still recommend a GoPro just because it's simpler to use. But again, you know, this is something I want to turn to a career, so I went the more kind of DSLR route in a way. But this is more of a hybrid camera, and this is the Fujifilm X-P40. When I first got it, I think I paid like $169, $170 Best Buy, and it's waterproof, dustproof. I mean, everything. Like, yeah, it's a very tough camera. It's a little point and shoot, you know, but it's got pretty much almost all the same functions as a DSLR camera. Only different is I can't switch out the lens, which would be cool to do that on the point and shoot. But I mean, it is what it is. I ain't complaining. You know, video quality, you know, it's not the 100% best, but it can be easily worked with. You know, you master the lighting. Like, I was generally so surprised. Like, I don't get me wrong, in low light, yeah, cameras really struggle in low light. Some cameras handle way better than the other, but all you need, like, honestly, I would say the Fujifilm X-P40, you can legitly run, like, if you want to make a small show or a short film, I can honestly say you can do it. You know, you just gotta, one thing I know about that camera, you're gonna have to use a lot more lighting than normal. Yeah, like with other cameras, you know, because that one is, I don't know, with the Fujifilm X-P40, to me, like, I just feel it needs more lighting. yeah, than average. But once you get that lighting set right, I mean, that camera shoots so beautifully. I mean, like, I take a step back and go, wow, man, that camera just, it outdoes, it really truly outdoes for the price. Like, you just can't beat it for something brand new you can get. And you can probably get it way cheaper now. So, yeah, I mean, definitely check that out. And now, if you're trying to do photography with it, it's probably not the best camera. I mean, it'll take some decent pictures, but I mean, it's not. I mean, now, again, if you got lighting equipment, like I said, this camera really shines if you got some extra lighting equipment going with it. But outside, it's pretty good too. But I would say that camera perform a lot better in video than pictures by a long shot. Now, in terms of vlogging, I wouldn't say you can vlog with it for sure, but you just gotta make sure you gotta get the right setup for it. You're gonna have to mess around with some internal stuff because it's not the most simple external microphones you can hook up, but you can do it. It is possible. I haven't seen anybody do it yet, but I do plan on trying it in the future because it is my go-to camera. It's something quick and easy, but I will be getting a GoPro next, just because I ride a motorcycle. So yeah, I mean, I could hook up mine, but it's too bulky. I need something smaller. So yeah, I'll be sticking my GoPro more for vlogs, but for a good cinematic camera, for those good cinematic shots, honestly, like a Fujifilm X-P40, that's the camera, guys. You know, for all my cinematic guys out there, y'all see what I do. I mean, yeah, it's not 100%. You know, I'm still growing, I'm still learning, but you know, if I had a bunch of equipment to like shoot like a small like scene, this camera can do it. Like, and I truly mean that. You know, and I'm not saying a GoPro can't. A GoPro definitely can. You know, they use GoPros in movies all the time. You know, and the movie industry is starting to change and shift. You know, they're not trying to spend a bunch of money on, you know, a lot of these big, expensive cameras when a lot of these smaller, cheaper stuff can do literally just about the same thing, if not better and more simpler. You know, sure, you're just going to have to play around with other stuff like your audio, you know, like, yeah, because like the audio on the Fujifilm X-P40, which is typical of most DSLR or point and shoots, they're not the best. So having some outside audio or, you know, microphone to help with that, you know, definitely helps. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts in terms of best cameras to start out with here for YouTube. You know, even some examples. But yeah, I would highly suggest that you go with either your GoPro, number one. You know, there's so much you can do with a GoPro. They even take excellent pictures. Again, you just cannot go wrong with a GoPro. That's the number one I recommend. You can vlog with it. It's the simplest, most durable, most literally everything in and out camera you can go by. Also, the Insta 360, I believe that's the name. That's another good one too, but I believe it's a bit more expensive. So I would just stick with the GoPro. But Insta is very, very good too. But GoPro, I mean, it's simple. Like, they got their own app for editing and all that, which I will break down in another video. But yeah, it's your boy Hurricane Hennessy. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next video. Bye.